Introducing our new innovation, which is Folygra. We made Folygra to reduce the amount of wood needed for paper making because we found that a lot of people have been wasting paper, which show that the trees that are being cut are not being used into the good side, but rather a downside for us, which is global warming. So we took the alternative to make a new set of paper, which is we take all of the leaf and turn them into a paper. It may not sound as good or as perfect as it is, but I'm sure that it is one step closer to turning the world into a better place.
There are a few steps in making Folygra, and the first step is to make sure you have all of these ingredients. Now, take the leaf that you have collected and wash it until it is free from dirt and debris. After that, we are going to soak it with water and leave it overnight to soften the fibers. After an overnight, we are going to drain the leaves and then transfer it into a blender. Pour about 1 liter of sodium hydroxide to help break down the lignin and hemicellulose, making the fibers more accessible. The mixture is then blended until a smooth pulp is formed. Next, we are going to transfer the mixture into a container and add a cup of chlorine bleach to bleach off the natural color of the leaf. The mixture is then stirred so that it is evenly distributed, and now we are going to cover it up and wait about an hour. After an hour have passed by, strain the pulp and then set it aside. Now, we are going to rinse it with warm water to get rid of any chemical solution. Now, prepare a binder solution by pouring some warm water into a container and add 2 tablespoons of starch and a few drops of glycerin and mix it until it is dissolved. The purpose of the binder solution is to make the paper more flexible and not easily ruptured. Now, take an appropriate decal and dip it into the mixture and ensure that the pulp is evenly distributed. The last step is to transfer the mold onto a dry cloth. Cover it up and put a heavy object on top to fasten the drying process. As you can see on the paper making process, there are 4 main ingredients that we use, which are sodium hydroxide, chlorine bleach, starch, and glycerin. As for the sodium hydroxide, it helps break down the lignin and hemicellulose in the leaves, making the cellulose fibers more accessible and creating a smoother pulp. We use the chlorine bleach to bleach off the natural colors from the leaves, causing the pulp to appear whiter. And lastly, the starch and glycerin are used to make a binder solution, ensuring the paper created is flexible and stretchable. Now, let's check on our paper. As you can see here, this is our finished product.
Have you seen a product like ours? I bet you know.
The potential to commercialize Folygra is very high because we are creating and showing a new element to the world, which is wood saving.
With its unique properties and various benefits, we believe that our product can pick on big company interest and also will be easily commercialized since it is something new and brings benefit to the world.
With that, we present to you Folygra.